This is an Otto 5-string bass made in Turkey. That's a first for me. Let's check it out! Hi you lovely people, welcome to Bass the World. My name is Gregor Fries and I like to talk about basses here on YouTube while I invite my much more talented friends to come over and play them. Today we have Kai Lemke on bass. This bass, the Otto 5, built by Osman Alkan. I've been in contact with Osman on Facebook for many years. He's the owner of a stunning bass collection, but this year is his own baby. Quite literally, out of the basses he offered me to send for this video, I picked this one with this beautiful resin part in the center of the top. And as it turns out, this one he actually built for himself. The Otto 5 is a headless bass with a rather bright sound. I think that's fine, but I don't want to hide that Kai struggled a little bit to make it work. But I think that's not necessarily because of the sound. The neck feels a bit long, that's because the scale is an extra long 35 inches and of course also headless can be a bit of a challenge if you're not used to it. But Osman made this actually really nice. The neck doesn't suddenly stop. On the back we have the seal here indicating to your right hand when you've reached the first fret position. Now let's have a look at the woods and electronics. The Otto 5 comes with an alder body and a flamed maple top with this great looking center section filled with a white resin. The rusted maple neck feels extremely smooth and has a slightly asymmetric profile. That means it slims down towards the treble side to make it even more comfortable. The fretboard is made from bird's eye maple and matches beautifully with the flamed maple top. And then we have 24 frets plus a 0 fret, and since it's a headless, a right hand tuning system integrated in the bridge. Everything about this bass seems special and custom made, and that's because it is, but we're just now getting to the part that's the most unusual. The 3 pickups are candy bars by Bartolini, and each one of them has a little on-off switch above the controls. That means we have no balance controls here, but instead a lot of different possibilities to combine them. Even while there are the actual controls below that. There's not just no balance for the pickups, there's also no volume. Instead we have active basses, mids and highs coming from a preamp that was especially designed for Osman's basses. And honestly, that's kind of brilliant. Yes, unfamiliar at first, but once you're getting used to the system, it's actually kind of cool, and you don't really need a volume control if you have an on-off switch for each pickup. The idea behind these 3 pickups is a concept to make many classic and modern bass sounds available. The first and the third are in 70s jazz bass positions. The first and the second have a bit of a Stingray vibe, and the second and the third sound like a very powerful P bass. Of course we have to keep in mind that the construction here doesn't really do these classic sounds, so it's a modern version of those genres. What's also worth mentioning is the gig bag this bass came shipped in. It's made by a company called Wagon, which I've never heard before, and it's just perfect. It's heavily padded, it's exactly the size of the bass, aka great for hand luggage, and it has this oversized compartment to store all your whatever you bring to a gig. Beers probably, or candy. After handling this bass for a few weeks now, I'm still surprised it's a bolt-on design. It sounds so much like a neck fruit, this is seriously messing with my confirmation bias brain. Overall, I'm impressed. It's not the type of bass I would buy, I'm more of a vintage guy, but who am I? I can clearly see that the type of player who enjoyed these sort of basses will love this. The woods are gorgeous, the craftsmanship looks great, and considering what a bass like this could or should cost, it's incredibly inexpensive. Good luck with your brand, Osman. I'm happy to be trusted to spread the word about Otto Basses and can't wait to see how this business continues. And that's it from me today. Thanks for watching and see you again in a few days back here on Bass the World. Bye bye. Bass the World.